Qatar sends shock message as Sheikh Jassim's camp finally responds to claims Man United takeover bid has been successful. Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani's camp have branded claims that they've been successful in the race to buy Manchester United as pure speculation. In a move to downplay the victory and to move smoothly in the transfer market, the Qatari entourage, who have been battling Sir Jim Ratcliffe and others for the best part of 8 months, insist that they remain in a holding pattern as current owners the Glazer family decide on a preferred bidder, a choice which is expected to be made this week. Sheikh Jassim's response follows sensational reports from Qatar on Monday which claimed that he'd been beaten in Ineos chief executive Ratcliffe and got the go-ahead from the Glazers. Chairman of Qatar Islamic Bank and said to be a huge United fan, Sheikh Jassim was even congratulated by a Qatari businessman following Monday's claims from Al Watan, who now cite international media as the basis of their report. Less than 12 hours after the news broke, however, the Press Association reported that Sheikh Jassim's camp are still waiting on a response from the Glazers, working alongside U.S. merchant bank Rain, who have been overseeing the sale process since United were put on the market in November. The American family are mulling over various lucrative offers before selecting a preferred bidder. It's understood that the Glazers would demand £6 billion to sanction a full sale. Sheikh Jassim has laid out his intention for a debt-free 100% takeover, while Ratcliffe has other plans. The Manchester-born petrochemical mogul hopes to secure an initial majority stake of 60%, as he'd allow brothers Joel and Avram Glazer to remain at Old Trafford until 2026 through minority shares totaling 20%. Joel and Avram are reportedly the most reluctant of 6 siblings over ceding control at United unless their eye-watering asking price is met. That isn't stopping Sheikh Jassim, though, who recently lodged a 5th and final offer to buy the club, putting pressure on the Glazers to make a decision. The Qataris are keen to finalize their takeover as soon as possible and kickstart United's summer transfer window with a slew of spending to bring in glamorous new signings. Manager Erik ten Hag has attempted to keep his focus on footballing operations, but now that the season has ended, he's keen to work with whoever's in charge at Old Trafford and continue his team's progression. A return to the Champions League has boosted his budget, but ten Hag recently admitted that he's in the dark over how much he'll be able to spend this summer. I don't know, the Dutch boss admitted in early May. The only thing I know is that Man United is one of the biggest clubs in the world. But you need funds to construct squads because the level from your players decides if you are successful or not. High-level players cost a lot of money. It's clear what I want, but it's not up to me. It's about others in this club. I'm focusing on improving the squad and the team development. In other news, Sheikh Jassim to bring Kylian MBAPPE to Man United if takeover bid successful. Qatar is said to have been planning huge transfer since February. It's not a summer transfer window if Kylian MBAPPE isn't the subject of drama, and it seems Manchester United could find themselves in the middle of it. That's at least what El Pais say today, reporting that the Qataris' intention is to sell the player to Manchester United this summer, a deal they've been planning since February. The newspaper covers reports that MBAPPE has told PSG's Qatari leadership that he does not intend to exercise a clause to extend his deal at the club to 2025, and how that could lead to him being sold this year. According to their information, this came after those in charge at PSG's leadership told him that they want to transfer him to Manchester United if they are bought by the Qatar Investment Bank earlier this year. This was relayed to the Frenchman all the way back in February, with it made clear that they were considering agreeing his transfer to Old Trafford provided he approved it, and that they were bought by Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani, chairman of QIB. According to sources at the French club, MBAPPE did not commit to anything but said he found the idea interesting. He then told the club on Monday of his intention to not exercise the PSG extension clause. That coincided with reports that Sheikh Jassim had won the race for Manchester United, although that now appears to have been nothing more than social media jumping the gun. Either way, the timing was interesting to say the least, given it came around the same time that MBAPPE had made his intentions clear by his latest drama in Paris. Sources at PSG are now warning those in Madrid, where MBAPPE had been expected to end up if he does leave this summer, that Qatar's intention is to sell the player to United. People close to Nasser Al-Khelaifi indicate that the Qatari agents involved in the takeover of Manchester United are proposing a win-win situation for MBAPPE. He would play for the richest team in England, in the strongest league in the world, and see PSG compensated with €200 in the process. PSG, who the player says are his dream club since childhood, would be out of pocket if he leaves next season at the end of his contract. Therefore, everyone would win with the deal. even if it does raise questions about underhand deals between clubs owned by different sources from the same state. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.